Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Jackie's Garden Spot, family and friends. Today we are doing a great reveal of the greenhouse extension, but let's go to the first greenhouse part of the greenhouse that we had initially. As you do know, this was the first part of the greenhouse, or the original greenhouse. And so I've cleaned out in here. As of right now, it is very clean. I did come in and put in a paver because I do plan to put a green stalk in this area. It's going to be a 3-tier green stalk. And then in the very back, we've ordered a bistro set just to have back there. I'm going to put some garden signs on the walls here. And this area is going to be the storage area that originally is always here. I don't know if you remember it. If you've been with me for a while, then you probably have seen it. It's like a gray Foot Locker looking type area. We do keep the winter coverings in that area. So yeah, we're just going to make this out of a regular little retreat. On this side, as you do know, they did come with the built-in shelves, so that is always going to be here because we do put our seedlings in here across the winter time for them to get some fresh sunlight. And then it's always warm in here when it's sunlight out there. So I think that this is going to remain. I'm not going to move it at all. Then up here, this has always been here too. That's another shelf. I normally put herbs to clip off throughout the year up here in this area, or some little hangers. I think what I'm going to do is come in and put a little solar little mini light fixture there, and then so they will be up here. The bistro set will be in this area, and I think that that will be a beautiful little setup right there. Let me move back and give you that little idea right there. This is the entrance to the greenhouse. Of course, these two green stalks will be moved towards the back. That's the next plan for the outside garden area. I will be putting a green stalk here to match the existing or the new part of the greenhouse extension. So there will be one green stalk there. It will be nothing here because I don't want it to block the way of the extension area. So we will keep this free and clear. We've already ran different water pipes into different areas on each side. I will show you those as well. Ignore this area right here. That's where I cleaned out the greenhouse, and I am putting this material somewhere else. So on this side, which is the right side of the greenhouse, we did come in and put in a new water system to run in these hoses. So these hoses will be wrapped up into a decorative planter to hide them away so that they won't look so messy across the garden. And so that gives me enough hose pipe to run from the existing part all the way over to the end part of the garden, because we do plan to expand the garden out that way to give rooms for melons for next year to have their run and to grow healthy and strong. Let's keep walking on around. As you can see, let me come out so I can show you how all of that is tying in. And I think that we did do a good job with tying that in so that it's not looking clumped together, but it does look like a neat little setup there. Then let's go on in. As you do know, I've always had this wash table here. And what I did do is my husband did give me an extension so that we can wash our fruits and vegetables more. I do have to come in and clean it up because with us working and everything is just filthy. This area was a birthday gift from my mom. She gave me a planning table, very roomy planning table. I am doing some seed saving up here, so pardon that mess. I had the leveler out because I was leveling off that block inside, or that paver inside of the greenhouse, to put up the 3-tier green stalk. So it's a work in motion there. And in here, guys, is very interesting because I had this extra seed saving compartment. And so what I did was I moved my seeds to 2 other compartments, and I decided that while we're saving seeds, let's be more economical and start to save our used labels so that we can repurpose those labels. So that's what that is. So what I did was I went through and all of the flowers, I put them in one case. All of the greens, I put them in one case. The herbs that you can see right there, and I am coming back through and labeling everything. So I do want to repurpose my labels, and that will keep me from buying so many labels year after year after year. Moving on with this grow table. So up here is a shelf made into the table. That's another type of pot that I put up there just to save some sunflower seeds. I'm going to come back in some roselle seeds. I did put a magnet up here because I do want to put my tools there. If I'm in a rush, I just put them up there. They'll catch with the magnet and I can keep moving along. With this one, I kept out because I do need to clean it. It's been out in the garden. I do need to clean it off so that it can be reused. And then I put myself a phone holder up here to keep my phone on so that I won't lose it while I'm out in the garden. This was a gift plant lady. That's what one of my church members calls me. So she gave me that little plaque, and I think that that's beautiful. And I just put it there just to remember that she gave it to me, and remember that, you know, that's grateful. It's just grace, God's grace. Of course, this is the rack, the grow rack that I told you that I have all the seedlings on now, because of course we did come in and paint. I will show you a before and a after with the paint too. But this is called clay red that we painted and we trimmed in like a snow white. So yeah, so that's the grow table that's going to go into the other part of the greenhouse that I was telling you about as well. And what I did was I moved these seedlings out of the direct sun because, as you do know, they are fall seedlings. This the broccoli, the greens, the collards, the mustards, the turnips, the cauliflower. I moved it out to give them some shade so that they won't burn up because we are still very hot here. So I'm trying to conserve the seedlings, giving them the best opportunity and chance at growing before we plant them out into the bigger garden this fall. Then let's discuss going into the existing greenhouse. Now this is a door that we had to make because they did not have any doors this size to match the greenhouse, because the greenhouse is made at a, this extension is made at a slope. So we would have had to purchase a brand new door and then cut that door to match what we needed to fit snug in. So what we did was we just came in and made our own door. Let's open it up. And let's walk in. So inside of the greenhouse, as you can see, it's a lot. We've made a lot of shelves to put a lot of things on for me to store. So at the bottom, I decided to put my harvesting baskets down there. That second tier, I decided to put like my grow mats down there for the winter time when I'm using those. In this area, I have butane tanks that I'm using when I do my holes, and my butane gun is down there. My drillers are down here for when I'm making my holes in the garden. Some more little garden guards are down there. And this is just a bunch of baskets of tape, soil testers, gloves, mats that I need to plant out on, little water bottles that I use. Then on this row are all of my cell trays, all of my planters that I use to plant out my seedlings in. And then we have the electric chainsaw up there. We have our pest control a little bit up there. Our cleaning materials for our cutting items, our shears are up in that area. So we have so much going on. My garden boots are here. Sometimes I need to listen to music to keep me motivated, so I put my little boom box there. This is the little gray area, the gray foot locker that I told you it's going into the old part of the greenhouse that we keep all of our winter coverings in. That's some of the winter coverings there. And then these are all of the clips and some of the stakes that we use for our tomatoes, and holding down some of our winter material, our winter fabrics like those clamps and clips. All of those are in there, and those tie backs. That's all in that area. And then what we did was we came up here and we put some more stakes up there to get them off of the floor to give me more room on the floor. Over here is another workbench that I have just to lay things out so that I'll know what I'm taking out of the greenhouse and what I'm bringing back into the greenhouse. Up here are some more garden tools that I use. And then let's pan over. Over on this area, we did put two magnet strips there to hold some more garden tools, garden shears. The garden tiller is there. My garden sprayer is right there. And then right in here are all of my hats that I wear, my safety goggles, things of that nature, sunshades. The aprons that I use in the garden, all of those are right there neatly and in order. Hats that I would need when it's very hot outside. Some little quick garden baskets are right there that I keep on hand. So yeah, I tried to put everything that I would possibly need and use into this new part of the greenhouse. And let's go outside because we do have more to show you. Oh, we did put a window here, guys. This is a window that I can push down to open, pull up to close, and we did put a screen there to keep any bugs out of it. I thought that that was just so awesome. So let me know in the comments, are you doing anything new in your garden? What are you doing new? What do you think about the new extension here of the greenhouse? Do you like it? What do you think I can add next? I want to add, well, I'll tell you about that later. Let's go on outside and show you the rest. And while we're at this area right here, I just moved back the growing rack, the seedling rack. So I wanted to show you the idea that my husband came up with. This is a pull-out table or a flip-out table. And so what I would do is come in, lift up, and I hope that I can get it and move it out. And that's my pull-out table. So that is my pull-out table. And then if I want to let it down, I just come in, lift up, and it goes back down. Goes out of the way. No fuss, no bother. Keep moving around, guys. As you can see, this is the area. And then the back part. So in the evening, there is nice shade on the back part. And as you knew, I told you this last week, this is a grow table where I would put all my seedlings as I plant them out right in that area. And of course, we have things over here because we are still working. That's the outside of the window. Yeah, we are still working on this. And so what we plan to do is eventually we're going to run, well, within the next week or so, not eventually, but within a week or so, we're going to come in and run electrical out here. And so we'll have a light up here and we will have electricity out here. I'll be able to put in a mini refrigerator out here to have water, juice, whatever, to stay hydrated. So I think that that is always a good thing to do, right? Always good to do. So yeah, this is what we have so far. This is, and then, oh, we're going to also put a ceiling fan up here, guys. That's going to be awesome as well. So what I'm waiting on now is I have put in an order for like a stool to work on here at this grow table and move it over to that grow table when I need to work or write out my notes or whatever. I've ordered a magnetic calendar to put here. And then we didn't discuss this area. Let me go here. So I did put in a magnetic paper towel holder there, which is working out fine. I think that you've seen this before. This is just somewhere where I keep all of my fertilizers and my sprays for pest control and all of that is quite junky right now. I do need to come in and organize it because we did keep all of it in here and we just moved it with the tractor. We moved it into this space and it fit perfectly in here. So I do need to come in. It got jumbled up here and there. I am going to come in and go ahead and organize it because I think that's where I'm going to leave that. But yeah, as you can see, I have been purchasing fertilizers, doing the most, purchasing everything, doing the most. So that is that area. And so, with that being said, let's talk about how that's going to affect the outside here of the greenhouse structure. So, on the outside, what would happen is this muscadine vine is probably going to move to the center part of the garden. I'm going to put it on an arch or a cattle panel arch and let it grow on. And then back in this area will probably be honeydew melon, and on the other side will be probably cantaloupes, and then so in that part will be filled in all with watermelons next year. That's what we're looking at for the future. So what's going to happen with this grapevine is I'm going to move it to where the existing muscadine vine is so that it'll have room to just spread out and grow, and I may extend that gate some to give it more room to spread out. And I think if I give it more room, that will give it more air so we're not so prone to so many diseases, right? So yeah, that's where we are with the garden so far. The greenhouse extensions, our plans for next time, maybe next summer, hopefully we will have everything set up in motion and ready to go. I don't want to leave these zinnias here. I'm going to let them run out their course and they will be moved. This garden will be looking a lot different because again, we are expanding outward. So that will give us more room to put everything and we'll be moving right along, guys. Here, just to give you a little update on the cantaloupes. They are growing, 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 growing. And then let's talk about, of course, the cucumbers, the mint keys, and then remember I told you I was going to sow those seeds for those divas. There they are, guys, right there, and they're peeping up and coming along. I'm just leaving this marigold here just to kind of ward off the pests until they can get their footing and grow along. That's the update on the corn. It's coming right along and growing on its merry good way. Look at the watermelon, excuse me for being in the shadows. I'm trying to get out. The watermelons are growing, growing, growing and coming along. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Jackie's Garden Spot. Thank you for digging me on this episode. I look forward to sewing you again on the next episode. Until the next time, bye-bye.